Welcome. It's day 31 of the 1 year fast. Today I have just started a 72-hour fast. So it's Tuesday, I'm fasting today, I'm fasting tomorrow, and I'm fasting on Thursday. So we'll be fasting for 72 hours this particular week. Again, 1 year fast protocol is for me to fast for 3 days per week. I choose the days for 52 consecutive weeks. In this week, week 5, I'm fasting for 3 days in a row for 72 hours. And then, as we get towards the end of the 72 hours, I'm going to take my ketone readings on my new ketone reader and hopefully see some state of ketosis. Fingers crossed. So for today's moment of reverie, I just thought I'd look back to the last time I lived in England. So I lived in England last time between 2017 and 2019. I lived in the West Country, not too far away from Stonehenge. And when we think about the start of the 1 year fast, commencement date on the summer solstice, that was really intentional. That to me is a really powerful day. And of course, there's lots of alignment between summer solstice and Stonehenge. And actually, whilst I was there a few times, we got the mug. You have to get the merch. So yeah, Stonehenge is definitely a lot more monetized than it was going back. Not so far. I actually we lived very close to a more mature gentleman that used to play apparently on the stones of Stonehenge before it was monetized. So this was between the First and Second World War that he used to play as a child on the stones of Stonehenge. Today you can't go close to them. You have to walk around and just view them. And there's lots of atmosphere there. And it's, despite all the merchandise and the obviously the commercialization of the environment, it is still very, it's got a deep resonance. It's got a deep, profound, atmosphere there. So yeah, we definitely enjoy going to Stonehenge. And so yeah, that was the last time I lived in England. Between 2017 and 2019, I was then asked to come back to the US by a company, and I came back it was just coming into the spring of 2019, back to the US, and initially moved to Maine in the top northeast of the United States. Very, very interesting state, and we can talk about Maine more in depth in a future video. And I want to do a whole video on Maine. Very, very interesting place. But no, so definitely enjoyed the last time I was in England, living in the West Country. I do miss my homeland for sure. But I'm now a dual citizen, and I love the US as well. So love both nations, love both peoples, and yeah. So that's my moment of reverie for today. And again, moments of reverie really here just to act as an indicator of emotional health, mental health. Maybe discern at the end of the 1 year fast, go back, objectively look at what I'm saying. Can we see some indicators? And hopefully we're seeing some good indicators today, because I feel brilliant. Again, just coming shy of 24 hours into the 72-hour fast of the 5th week of the 1 year fast. So yeah, I'm feeling really well. I'm about to head off, do a workout. My workouts during the fasting days are really focused on aerobic type exercise, at least for a couple of months. I really want to do that. Just to see if there's some benefits of doing weight bearing during non-fasting days. So when you're actually consuming, then doing the weight bearing, and then on the fasting days, just really working, I guess, more, aerobically, getting that perspiration and seeing if that can accelerate maybe ketosis and perhaps even autophagy. I just want to really understand that, is there benefits to doing aerobics on fasting days and weight bearing on non-fasting days? It seems intuitive, but let's try and check out the data around that. Which leads me back to a final point before I close the video for today. I've been reflecting again on the smartwatch. So I've been flip-flopping a bit on this, and shame on me. So I used to have a smartwatch. I had it for about 2.5 years. I found it very controlling, and then I lost the smartwatch. Whilst I was on my way to San Francisco, I stopped off at LA airport, and I'm pretty sure that I actually broke the strap and I lost my smartwatch. And that was last September, I believe. So coming up for a year. And so I purposefully did not buy another smartwatch because, again, I found it a bit controlling. I just wanted a break from that. At the start of the 1 year fast, I did consider buying a new smartwatch. So I'm thinking maybe I should get another smartwatch. The comparison chart between the different types of Garmin's. Again, I had a Venue last time and I liked it a lot. It's very easy to use, very intuitive, and it's pretty accurate. Of course, it's not perfect. It gives you your VO2 max in a really odd way. Sometimes it's pretty low, sometimes it's pretty high. So again, it's more of a guide, but I feel there could be value in buying a new smartwatch for the 1 year fast, and just plug that into the 1yearfast.com dashboard. Some more metrics, more biometrics, just seems to make sense. So that's me for day 31 of the 1 year fast. It's the 21st of July, and I'm feeling brilliant. Okay, thank you.